John McCaig here with JesusChristTrust.net. Okay, let's go into merry-go-round, right? Round, round and round she goes. Where she stops, you'd never know, right? Anyway, merry-go-round is encapsulated as its own thing. Is meant, these are items created, a lot of them were created at the 1969 jump, like where we started the time loop. So there are merry-go-rounds everywhere, right? So why did God build so many merry-go-rounds? What's the point of that? You see, there's always a point to everything that God makes. So you gotta like, oh, what's the point of that? You see what I'm saying? What's the point of so many freaking merry-go-rounds, right? And the point is, it's supposed to be, really about an explanation of life, basically, an explanation of life in total. Um, because you got to think it's much like the map. Whoops, the map that we'll never get an absolutely correct map. That's not possible. Right? We're never going to be given that. Then you might escape, so you'll never be given that. But you could figure out from your surroundings, some of what's going on. Some of what's going on. Obviously, from our surroundings, we are, on some, we're the rainbow proves we're inside a crystal dome, right? An egg, a ball. The moon is an old Earth, and the sun is an Earth becoming. And, you know, uh, the moon is hell and the sun is heaven. Now, here we are inside this place, Earth. And you look up at the ceiling, right? You do a time lapse photography and center your camera on the particular star called Polaris or the North Star. The North Star, okay? Meaning right over the North Pole or the center of our location where Santa and the elves are, Satan and the evils, right? Satan and the demons are at, the God of this world is what he's called in the Bible. The warden of this egg cage matrix that we find ourselves in until we, get our consciousness completed, and then we get to leave. And only the truth sets you free. You have to know the truth, accept the truth, and then your actions have to be based on that truth. Okay, so what's this? Let's go back to the merry-go-round. Okay, the merry-go-round goes in a circle. You're just up and down on the horses. Nothing really happens. You know what I mean? That's life. Just up and down in the circle. And then you look to your left, right? What's going on? There's a center area. You can't see inside of it. It's got some pretty pictures up and stuff like that. You don't even think about the center. Like, I wonder how a freaking merry-go-round works, right? And there's a secret door that goes into that inner area, and that's where they keep the merry-go-round working, right? On the outside, it's just up and down, lots of pretty lights and stuff like that, but nothing actually really happening. Fun or whatever, but not fun forever. You wouldn't want to live on a merry-go-round. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, that was cool. But, life is, you're on a merry-go-round. You see? It goes around and around and it starts and it never changes. The horses are the same. Everything is exactly the same. You see, it's kind of pretty and beautiful in places and meant to take your attention off what's really going on. And you're sitting on these horses reaching for a gold ring out there, but, you know, who decides who gets that? Well, the guy running if there's no gold ring and a thing to get, well, you're not going to get one. Like they have to place one, particularly from the merry-go-round people that run it. Then you can get your gold ring, maybe. If we put out gold rings, we'll let you know. You'll get one if you're supposed to get one. So, you got to ask yourself in your environment, and you're looking around here. What are the messages? Do you see what are the messages going on? Like, God made this entire place in 1969, so everything that got placed here is here for a reason. What's going on? Is it just to show you about God? Well, why are there so many merry-go-rounds? And you investigate. It's not that hard to figure out once you do a particular investigation of something based on that information. Okay, the truth sets you free. The truth sets you free, And we provide the truth here at Jesus Christ Trust Net. We have some courses here for you. Get out of any debt, right? The debt forgiveness thing. I've been doing that for a decade, okay? And I had to take it off liberty8academy.org because it's just too controversial. They shut any platform that has this. Is crazy until they open this church because all your sin, all sins and debts are forgiven. That's what the Bible said. So this is just called debt forgiveness. It's just what the Bible words. So they can't take it down here. But it's true, what it says in the Bible. Anyway, the bank never signs a document. All debt is collected illegally. This teaches you how to follow the paperwork steps and get out of debt using their own laws. Okay? For free. I just teach you how to do it. All the forms are made. Everything's figured out. The inner circle is all the hidden truth that no one knows. I wrote a book and made many videos on the topic of the real truth, and it's in there. The videos that I'm creating now in public, like this one, are going to be part of a Christian ministry course that I'm creating in public and getting feedback on, and then I'm going to make it a course. And then I'm going to support that course, which I do currently. And there's an online private forum that comes with the course. It's wonderful right here, the classroom. You can ask any question there. It's a separate login, but you just log in. Once you get any course, once you're a student, right, you just log in. And any course you have, you just ask a question. I'm the moderator in there. Post questions, photos, links, just, anything. You can put it in there and, hey, I got a question on this form. Wow, put it up. And let's go over it. I get you quick answers in there, okay? If you'd like to donate to our church, here's how you do it. Now, get out of taxes and death and, give the government no money and get all the money that the government gives you. That's over here. We don't sell that right here. We don't give that away yet on the church here. That's over at Liberty 8 Academy. You hit this and the link will bring you there. Okay, enough about the church, but merry-go-rounds. How can you say what I'm saying isn't accurate? Look at the sky. It's telling you. How could you not know this, right? Come on. Anything else that this information brings up for you? Go ahead and put it in the comments. The truth sets you free. I appreciate any comments. All right. Have a wonderful day now.